listening to New Roads, New Rules, the podcast where women come together to navigate life's big transitions with honesty, humor, and a whole lot of heart. Here are your hosts, Sandi and Terri. Real women, real talk, and ready to ride.
But you're my bestie for life. Yeah, you're the family I choose. Yeah, you. The best till the end. We can get through this together.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, hi Terri.
Hi.
I should say hi Terri.
Hi. What about me?
It has been, I know. It's been so cold in Chicago, so cold that
The worst time
I
of the
feel
year.
like this topic today, and it's not just cold in Chicago, we understand all through the world in all of the winter areas. It's cold, it's snowy, it's winter. Except for New Zealand, you guys, it's summer in New Zealand. That's where we should be.
That's where we should be. That's where I'm going every winter.
I know, right? So this is the topic today, the Great Freeze, Indoor Girl Winter Survival Guide. So what do we do when we feel like we're stuck in the house?
Yes, well, it is talking about something deeply personal to every woman living in the Midwest, especially me. Surviving the winter without losing your will to live. And I could easily get there, especially as I take the dog out and it's snowing again today. And I'm like, oh.
I know, but let's face it, this time of year, we're indoor girls. We're not built for wind chills that hurt our face.
No, and yet we still live in Chicago, born and raised. I've always,
I know.
People, I've been asked, oh, did you grow up in the South? Because I usually complain about the weather. And I get, did you grow up in the South?
I've been here my whole life.
Yeah, and I'm like, South side of Chicago doesn't mean I need to like winter. But it is, and especially here in Chicago, our weather is essentially like Mother Nature's prank, right? We can have all 4 seasons in one day, for crying out loud.
Yeah, we can. Although it's been, the last couple winters here have been pretty mild.
They have been.
And this winter kind of started off with a bang, and it hasn't stopped.
Right.
It's cold, it's snowing, it snowed a lot already,
Yes, yeah.
And usually this time of year, we're just working up to that.
Right, right. I mean, one day it's fall, the next day, like we are shoveling 8 inches, 12 inches of snow, which happened to us over the weekend, right?
Right,
and then
not to mention not to mention that it's dark at 4:00.
I know. I'm ready for bed by 5. I'm like, oh, it's got to be close to. I'm like, oh, it's not even 5:30. Okay, great.
So if you're like me, you're like, okay, work's done. Now, do I just put my blanket on and like sit comfortably in my warm house? Or should I go out and do something?
No, I don't question that. I'm like, oh no, blanket it is.
I love it. It is funny how winter changes our behavior, right?
Completely. I mean, the temperature starts changing and I become a whiny baby. Like my kids will tell you, oh, here she goes. And I'm like, let's move somewhere warm. I want to go somewhere warm.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. And there are people north of us that are probably like, stop your bitching. You don't get as much snow as we do.
Yep.
I know.
I mean, it's funny though, come like springtime. I mean, fall is hard. The beginning of winter is hard because we've been used to this nice warm weather. So now we're going into the cold, it's hard. But here in Chicago in the spring, when we hit like March
35.
and everything, suddenly that's warm. And I'm like, oh, it's short season, like it's so funny how 35 in December feels totally different than 35 in March.
Oh, for sure. And it's so funny because we are just so like craving spring by the time it gets here. You're right. Mm-hmm. It's like if it's a sunny day, it almost doesn't matter what the temperature is.
The Jeep top is open. If I have to turn on the heat a little, so be it. But
I know.
Yeah, it is totally different. plus it's getting lighter at that time. So, it's staying lighter longer. So it is completely different.
If you remember, you've mentioned the Jeep, and this just brings me back to like when I got my convertible. We were 21. Do you remember this? And I got it in February. And then the first nice day, 45 maybe degrees, 40, 45. I remember like putting the top down on the car and blasting the heat in our faces. Yep. And that's like, it's okay.
We're good.
Spring now.
We're good. I mean, I still do that with the Jeep. I literally open the top up. It's all good. The heat is on. I have heated seats, so my ass is nice and toasty warm. I'm good.
And then it's bad when we start like complimenting strangers on like how cute their coat is, or like just even running into somebody at the grocery store and being like, "Wow, it's crazy out there."
Right,
you know what I mean? Like you're just like, it's we're all in this together kind of scenario.
I stopped caring about how I look. I've got my heavy boots on, my coat.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm a terrible person about wearing coats in the car. I hate wearing a coat in the car, but I have to run into the store. So then I'm standing next to the car, putting all my stuff on, like my layers of stuff,
Yes.
Hats that ruin your hair. Although this year I did get a new hat with the satin lining in it to help with my curls. So
I didn't. Yeah, I don't have curls. I don't. I'll put it up in a bun and throw that sucker right over it. I don't care what it looks like after.
I just don't like the knots. It keeps my hair from knotting.
Yeah,
okay?
Right. I got you.
But it's like you're the Michelin, which is why I don't like wearing the coats in the car when I'm trying to drive.
It's too heavy.
Because I can't. Like my arms are out here. I can't drive.
Right, like my coat weighs as much as a small toddler. I burn more calories putting it on than on the treadmill itself.
I know. I mean, and then, everything smells like damp wool and you start stinking and all of that. Like, winter just blows, man, blows.
Especially after shoveling, like when your gloves are so like
soaking wet,
soaked to the core. Oh gosh, I hate that.
I was an idiot.
I just got a new pair of gloves. I just bought a new pair.
Yeah, I did too. And I wasn't thinking mine were off-white. Now they're like black from dirt. That was stupid on my part.
I did black. I did black. I was like, I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't know what I was thinking. I thought they were cute. And I'm like, stupid.
Especially in the city, because even if you're walking on the street and those cars come real close to the sides and they get you,
Yeah. Well, I always end up with like dirt smudges on my jacket because I like brush up against my car or something. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, let's talk about like our indoor survival guide. Things that we absolutely need. Tools to get us through this winter.
Yes.
I think one of the things, first is a wearable blanket. Now I do absolutely run hot these days, but I'm trying to keep the heat on low so that, so that they're not, I'm not paying an arm and a leg on the gas bill.
Right.
But, So I don't have a wearable blanket, but I was on TikTok. We talked about this last week. I was on TikTok and I saw it's almost like an oversized hoodie that you put over yourself, and it's got a hood and it's got a big pocket and then it goes all down your leg and you can hit a button and it heats up. And then you could put your like cat in the pocket. That's what the video was.
I should get that for my sister, the cat lady.
Or a small dog. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You could put,
So
could you imagine you and your cat could be toasty warm?
So my daughter's girlfriend has that. And when she comes over, she doesn't have the one with the heat and the cat pouch, but it's a big thing that you put over your head. And it goes all the way down because I'm notorious for keeping the heat around 60 degrees in the house. So it's always chillier. Because again, I would rather run cool and put on multiple layers in the house rather than be hot in here. And she wears one of those all of the time here. I'm big on the fuzzy socks. I love my big fuzzy socks in the winter.
I took them out for the very first time this week because I was just wearing my regular athletic socks, and I put out on my fuzzy socks, and I was working, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I miss these!"
Right. I love my big
love
fuzzy
them.
socks.
Yeah.
The fleece sweatshirts. I love big sweatshirts, so like that
yeah.
always. I mean, everything that I own for warm stuff kind of looks like, a teddy bear, like the
Right,
fleece,
it's all plush.
the soft, fluffy stuff. I love that kind of
You
stuff.
know what else I love? So I wear regular slippers most of the
I always
year
wear
around the
slippers,
house, like house slippers. Yeah. But I have the ones that are the furry boot ones, and I wear those when it's really cold.
Yeah.
And I love them.
Yeah.
I love them.
I love my slippers. I have my purple slippers that I wear all of the time and bring everywhere with me. And then I put my fuzzy socks on with them, and I'm in heaven. And honestly, I have a pair of socks. One of my favorite things are my socks, but they're my knee-high socks, which I haven't worn. I don't wear knee-high. I mean, I used to when I was younger.
That makes me kind of crazy.
But the knee-high socks, and I'm like, wear those.
I just think I don't know. I have knee-high socks, but I don't wear them very much. I feel like they're uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't know.
In the winter, I like them, and whatnot. So they just
and then of course there's all kinds of heating things, right? Like you can do the space heaters. I talked to somebody on that I work with on a Zoom meeting. We were waiting for everybody to come, and she said she had like one of those. It's like a heater for the floor that you put your feet in. So like she's got her feet in this heater because she's like, my feet are always cold.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, that's cool.
That's funny.
I never saw one of those before.
Right.
But she was just telling me that today, and I was like, okay.
Right.
But then you, of course, the electric throw blankets, and then humidifiers. You have to have a humidifier because the other your skin.
Nose.
We talked about our skin. Our skin last week on the podcast. We're the winter's no friend of ours with our dry skin. But let me tell you, candles.
Yes,
I love. There's nothing better on a snowy day than having a nice winter candle going, or if you don't like candles, if you want to go wickless, doing the wax melts, whether it's Scentsy or another brand or whatever. But I love
or a diffuser,
I love a good
oil diffuser. I use
a
that.
diffuser.
I do use that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I know people have used weighted blankets. I don't like those. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like that on me.
They're supposed to be good for anxiety.
They give me anxiety. Like I feel like like it's on me, and I'm like I can't move. Like they give me anxiety. But yes, people have said that they use it for their anxiety.
I don't know what that is. It doesn't sound enjoyable to me either. But I don't. I understand. That.
Yeah. But I do I do want to get an electric fireplace because during the winter I miss that. Like I used to have a place that had a fireplace, and I miss that in the winter, like just cozy up in front of the fire. And I miss that.
I've never had a fireplace, like a real one. So last year I bought an electric fireplace, and I will use it all year round. I mean, you don't have to use it with the heat, right? Like you could just I will put it on like on a rainy day. It just won't have the heat, even if it's May, June. But I will turn the heat on, like if I feel like 60 degrees is too cold in the house or whatever, and it'll heat it up a little bit.
Without making it too
hot. I love the look and the feel.
Yes.
It just feels cozier.
It does. I just want to like curl up in front of it and under a blanket, and I'm a happy camper.
Well, and then what do you do? Do you read? Do you binge watch shows? What do you do on a day like that? I will read. I guess it all depends. I do read, or I'll listen to an audiobook. I have watched movies or shows. If I have a guest over, I might be doing something else. I knew you were thinking that. I knew it. I was like, I knew as soon as I asked the question, that's where your mind went.
It did. It went right there. That's what I want to do.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess there's something romantic being cozied in a house when it's, winter storm outside, I
Yes,
suppose.
yes. I sometimes cook. I mean, winter will get me into making soups or stew or
Yes, chili. Chili's
chili.
good.
Yes. I
Mhm.
like chicken and dumplings, like
Yeah.
something heavier and just more like just makes
Comforting.
comforting. Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I
yes.
slow cook a
What
lot.
about yeah. What about like puzzles? Do you guys do puzzles? Do
I
you do
did
them
when
in
I
your
was
house?
younger. I have not as an older person.
Mm.
How do you?
Because there's some kind of I haven't done one in a while,
Mm-hmm.
a couple years at least.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember feeling like it was pretty therapeutic. Like
Right.
you're disconnecting from your phone. Because I mean, another thing I do is scroll. I play games on the phone.
Right. Right. Right.
When I'm bored,
Right.
I'll play games on the phone. So it's nice to kind of disconnect from your screen
Right.
and do something solo.
Right. One of the things I do like to do is, well, one, always have some type of music playing in the background. But
Yeah.
I've even done like coloring book,
Oh,
and
nice.
whatever,
Yes.
because it's just relaxing to me, with the music playing and
Yeah.
whatever. So that is
Agreed.
always good for me, at least.
Yeah, I used to do like crafts. Like I have a friend that would come over. We'd make candles, and she came over this Saturday. We didn't have a craft,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's because most of it's packed. All my supplies are packed up,
Right.
but we just drank wine, so that was good instead of doing a craft.
That's a good hobby.
And then we played in the snow.
Oh yes.
So.
Well, we were driving in the snow, which
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I
so
wasn't,
sorry.
and thank God he's a great driver because that was again winter.
Right.
But yeah, I guess also during this time we got to stay healthy and sane almost when it's below freezing. One of the things that does not make me sane is my dog. I have 2 dogs. I have an older dog who hates the winter as much as I do. I literally have to push her butt all the way out to go to the bathroom. And then she comes running back in, runs back up and jumps on the bed.
Great.
Right. Then I have the puppy, my little baby shark, as I call her, who is part husky and loves everything about this weather. Like,
oh my gosh, I'm sure.
running around. I mean, this morning at 5:30, I was chasing her to try to get her in the house. And she's, of course, thinking it's a huge game and she's throwing snow up and she's just having a ball. And I'm like freezing my ass off and it's 5:30 in the morning. And I'm like, oh my God. So that does not keep me sane when it's below freezing.
No. It's very challenging.
Very challenging. But some other things, like we got to watch our vitamin D levels during this because, again, we're not getting as much sun. Like it's been gray the last 3-4 days here in Chicago.
Yes.
So we're not getting our vitamin D. So you got to boost that vitamin D.
Somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, you do. You absolutely do. And then there's, the fact that the daylight is, the hours are shorter.
Yep.
The days are shorter. So there's like something called seasonal affect disorder, which is, it's sad.
Right.
It stands for sad. But there's real science around that,
there is.
right? Because it's the day, not only are you not getting your vitamin D, but you're also like kind of feeling like stuck in a house and you don't feel like your days are that long and then you're working and then you're going home. It's kind of depressing.
It does. I mean, it does. I've been working at the computer, doing my work. I mean, one day I just, because again, my puppy, 5:30 mornings, whatever. So I just sat down at the computer and I'm like, I'm going to do some work. And of course it's dark out. Well, I got into what I was doing because, I just got all into it and I wanted to get, and I was there all day and I look up and it's dark out and it's like,
I was like, God, where did the day go? It's like, why? And then you feel like you didn't accomplish anything.
But I did. I mean, I got like this job done and I was like, oh my gosh, but the whole day was gone. I'm like, it's dark still. It's always dark.
I know. I know.
Yeah, but you have to keep up regular movement, like, you know,
Yes.
even 10 minutes. I was thinking about getting a walking pad. I have a desk that raises for a standing
Yes.
desk.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about getting a walking pad so I can at least walk while I'm at the desk working.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about that. Do you have one?
That's smart. I don't, but now that you're saying, now my desk does not raise up, so I don't know that I could do it if I was physically like working at my desk. But if I'm on a conference call where I don't need to be typing,
Right.
or on camera, I could absolutely be walking.
Right.
You know,
Right.
yeah, I just think movement is so important because I do think that that's part of the problem with winter, and that's why people gain weight during the winter
Absolutely.
as well.
Because we're sitting around under our blankets, not doing anything.
Right. Right. But while you're sitting, another kind of mood enhancer while you're sitting under your blankets is you could do aromatherapy.
Mhm.
So, you know, like do the reduce stress with like the lavender scents or the eucalyptus or whatever. You know, you could do aromatherapy.
Right.
You could do that in the bath too.
Yeah.
Take long, warm baths. That's nice. But like, even if you're just that's again why I'm so into scents and diffusers and all
Right,
of that.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Because you could do aromatherapy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you definitely can. You know, anything you can do to stay motivated when it's cold, which is hard for me in the
Yeah.
winter because I am not a winter person at all. I mean, summer, I'm going, but like, we have hit our days of winter where we get multiple gray days, right? And so how to stay motivated during that, like all these little things, they do help, you know.
And it's just the beginning. If you think about it, this is just the beginning. It's not even Christmas yet.
I know. I'm dreading. I always say I don't mind the snow at Christmas. It's magical at that time for me. Christmas, the whole season is kind of magical for me. But come January, I'm like, no.
No, like it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Come on.
Right.
now.
Right.
I know.
Like yeah.
Well, and we talked about movement, but gentle movements like stretching and yoga.
I was thinking about
things like
taking
that
up
you could
yoga,
do.
so maybe I'll do that in January.
Yeah.
Which is why everybody
Yeah.
probably starts their new health routine in January, right? Because
But don't think of it as those things never really last.
Right.
Those New Year's resolutions.
I wasn't even
But
thinking
don't
New
think of
Year's
that.
resolution. I was thinking more
Right.
like Christmas is over. Now we just got the blah winter season.
Right.
So
Exactly. Like we got to stay motivated.
Gotta stay
So
motivated.
like, yes. Well, and you're going to be weight training too.
Yes.
So, so you'll have
Gotta start
that as
that
well.
too.
And then of course, like prioritize rest instead of feeling guilty about hibernating,
Right.
like just
I gave
say,
up
I'm
feeling
getting more
guilty
rest.
about it.
But it's there. It can be very relaxing and restful if you let it.
Right.
If you can get over the guilt and the feelings like maybe you're not accomplishing as much.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I still say, get locked in with somebody. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, come on. I don't. Well, it's not an option for me this year.
Oh, it can be. All right, let's move on. Practical tips. Practical. So I was just telling my daughter this. Like, we have to keep a car survival kit, especially for here in the Midwest, because you can get hit with a snowstorm. Lake effect snow can come in at any given time. I don't have one in my car, and I do need one.
I don't either. I should do that. Yeah. So what should that look like? So blankets, extra gloves,
anything. Like you should always have an extra water is in there.
Well, water will freeze probably.
Yeah, but they still tell you to put it in there. I mean, I think that if it's in like you're not just leaving it out. Like you're supposed to put it in a kit, right?
Right.
Jumper cables. You want they have portable air things for your tires. I'm trying to think what else you should have in there. I should know, but I don't.
A stun gun in case some psycho tries to kidnap you on the side of the road.
Sure. You're going to get a stun gun. You're supposed to have flares.
Oh, what? A weapon of some sort.
A weapon of some
just
sort.
To protect yourself.
Right, exactly. But you should always have hats and gloves. Like I've mentioned, I don't wear my coat in the car, but I always bring it. And I get on my daughter about it because she too does not like to wear a coat in the car when she drives, but she will literally just walk around in her hoodie sweatshirt and not have a coat. I'm like, what if something happens? And she's like, we live in a big city. I can just walk into something. I go, but what if you can't? Like hat, gloves.
Right.
Because in all honesty, especially when we get into like January and February, like we're supposed to like get down into like negative numbers, and whatever. So you can easily get frostbite quickly. So always have always have that kind of stuff for you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I think that's all super important. What else? What other tips? Like plan indoor outings.
Yeah.
So like you can still go places, but maybe you do the museums instead of the outdoor hiking and stuff.
Right.
Go to the museums. Even if you've been to the museums before, there's always new exhibits.
Right.
Check them out.
It is,
Lunch dates. Bookstores. Those are my favorite bookstores.
I know.
There's not a lot around anymore, but
I know.
we do have some.
And I could spend hours in there.
So could I. It's still my favorite place to go.
Right.
It's still my favorite place to go because you could get coffee. You could sit down. You could, like last time I went to a bookstore, I went with our mutual friend. And her and I, we both bought like 3 books each.
Yeah.
Or 4 books each. I couldn't even decide.
Right.
I was like, this one looks good. Ooh, but this one looks good. Ooh.
Right. I know. I do. I love, I get lost in the cookbooks sometimes and I sit there and like look through it and whatever. I do love a good bookstore. Like, especially if it's nice and relaxing. I mean, and if you don't have a bookstore near you, go to the library. Like go hang out at the library and, look at some of those books and just get comfortable in a chair there,
What's funny is our library has started doing really like extra things. So like they even have like murder mystery parties and
wow.
They have they have painting nights.
Wow.
Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff.
Huh.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew?
I know. I went to one murder mystery party. It was it was so fun, and I was dressed in like a Hawaii. It was like I was supposed to be in Hawaii or surfer or something. I don't know, but I was wearing like a Hawaiian shirt and like shorts, and it snowed that night.
Oh my gosh! Were you the murderer?
No. I didn't figure out who it was either because I was busy chatting with somebody else and I wasn't.
Imagine that you weren't paying attention.
I know. I was too busy catching up with an old friend. So
that's funny. You could also set up a cozy spot at home.
Yes.
I mean, I always do. I have this ginormous blanket. When I say ginormous, it's like 10 feet by 10 feet. Like it's huge. Right. And whatever.
Wow.
And I swear to God, my dogs see me bring it out and they get excited, like, because I can have it and like anybody sitting on the couch can use it, which usually means the dogs, and they're all curled up in it, especially my older dog, because she likes to be under the blanket. So she can be under the blanket at the end of the couch and nobody bothers her. She loves it. But I'm
still waiting for somebody to suggest like binge-worthy television or movies. Like I don't even know, because I would love on the most snowy day, I need ideas.
Right. Oh, did you watch the show? I do have one that I just finished watching. It's Not Her Fault, I think it's called.
No.
It is really good. It's on Yes, it's on Netflix, I want to say.
Okay, I will check it out.
And it's filmed here in Chicago. And it's loosely based off a true story. And it is good. It's like 8 episodes to the series. So it's not too long.
I will do it. 8 episodes is perfect.
Right.
It might be a whole Sunday
Yes.
for me.
Yes.
Because here's what I do right now is like if I'm not doing anything and I sit down in front of the television, I'm just turning on Friends, which is fine.
Right. Right.
But I've seen all of the episodes like, umpteen million times.
Right.
So I'm just looking for something new to watch.
Yes. I'm trying to think. I take that back. All Her Fault, and it's on Peacock.
All her
Okay. Fault, and it's on Peacock. But it is like 8 episodes, and it is good. It's like kind of mysterious, kind of like you're like, oh, the episode ends, and I'm like, I gotta watch the next one. And my son and I actually watched the first 6 episodes like in one sit. We're like, gotta watch. Do you want to watch it? Yeah, let's watch the next one. So it is good.
Oh, I love it. Okay,
so
thank you.
That is a good one.
I was waiting for. I thought this would be the perfect topic to kind of throw out an idea.
There you go.
So,
there we go.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
So let's hear from you guys. It's your turn.
Your turn.
It's your turn. Let's hear what you have to say.
What's your indoor girl winter survival essential? Is there something that you always pull out every winter? Do you swear by your fuzzy socks or heated blankets? Some people do it the 75-degree thermostat. We want your best winter hacks, fails, and funniest ones too. It's too cold for this kind of story.
Right, for sure. I want to hear it. I've got to hear that.
Yes, share it with us on our socials, newroadsnewrules.com, anywhere. Let us know. Give us what your winter survival essentials are.
We cannot wait to hear them because we might use them.
Yes.
And also, if you have any shows that I should binge, send them along.
Yes.
And now it's time for the rule of the week.
Okay, and then the rule of the week.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm going to go with this is the rule of the week, right? Cold weather doesn't make you tough. Layers do. So you tell that to your daughter. Layers. They make you tough.
Exactly. Layer it up, people. Layer it up.
Yes.
Because you can always
And for all of our listeners in the warm states, we understand that 50 degrees is cold to you, but just think of us when you are complaining that it's 50, and we would love to be there with you.
And your iguanas are falling from your trees. Terry's falling outside in the ice.
someday we're gonna move south, Terry.
Someday. Yes, someday. All right. Well, stay warm, Sandy. I hope everybody else stays warm too.
You as well.
All right.
You as well. Yes.
See you later, guys.
For life.